Welcome to Started Stir Fry. Today we'll be dusting off Alex Ross, Batman Black and White statue. Stick around. Alright, welcome back. Here we go. We're going to look at another Batman Black and White statue. This time it's by Alex Ross. Alright, this is a little bit older piece. Let's check it out real quick. It is 2007. There we go, 2007. Edition number 41 out of 6,000. So they make quite a bit of these. There's a lot of them running around. So as you're familiar with, I'm sure Alex Ross is a pretty famous cover artist. I mean, he's basically done everything from... Hold on a second. Sip! He's done everything. He's done every comic you can ever imagine. He's probably done the cover of. So he doesn't really do a whole lot of interiors. He's done some really good stuff. Marvels and Kingdom Come are probably his most famous works. Anyway, this is crack at Batman. I think he's done a few posters and I think there was a specialty coffee table book where he did a lot of Batman art. But in Kingdom Come, he's old, and so I'm not really sure what this is based off of. But I'm assuming it's from some of his cover work. But here he is. He's hanging on. And Alex Ross has still got it. He's still good. He paints most of his work, of course, all of it. But he's still got it. He's got some of it's static, some of it's kind of clumsy, but to me it's beautiful, so I really like it. So I had to pick this one up too. This is the Odelay. I don't know, I basically he's fighting a bull. I'm not really sure what this pose is all about. But he's throwing that cape up there, and it's pretty sweet. The face definitely looks like it. Definitely looks like Alex Ross. And we'll get in closer here in just a second. But I think it's pretty cool. It's all connected. There's no pegs. It's all one piece. It's a pretty good weight to it. He's pretty tall. He's probably as tall as the Fabak or something like that in that area, that range. He's a good size. Yeah, hold on just a second. We'll put him aside here. Here's an example of some Alex Ross work. I'm sure you guys have heard of this. Kingdom Come by Mark Waid and Alex Ross. Pretty cool. So check that out if you haven't seen it. Also, I've got this really sweet thing here where he did Marvels. I don't know if you've heard of that, but it's pretty nice. This is some limited book. It's signed by Kurt Busiek and Alex Ross. It's a pretty good one, though. I got, real quick, the work he did with Spider-Man. It's pretty good stuff. Anyway, those are two recommended reads. You could find those anywhere. They don't have to be the special ones, or hardcovers or anything. Just check them out. Alright, let's get some close-ups. Alright, there he is. Batman, looking pretty serious. I actually really like this one. It's pretty cool when I look up close like this. It's been a while. He's behind a few other pieces on a detail off, and he's kind of in the back because he's kind of tall. So I always keep him in the back, but the cape's looking pretty darn good. So this little dust-off series is really going to pay off for me because I get another closer look at these pieces I've not forgot about, but maybe they don't get as much attention as they deserve. But looking pretty cool. His beady little eyes in there. He's actually looking kind of like, I don't know, he looks pretty psychotic. You know, I mean, Batman's usually got the wide-eyed eyes in 90% of his statues and pieces, but when they give him the beady little eyes, he really just comes off as a creep, which I kind of like that, which he is a creep. I mean, come on, look at him. I mean, this cape is laying on him kind of like, I don't know, like he's into some S&M, if you ask me. It's real tight-fitting. I mean, it's like you should be at some kind of convention, or maybe in a club. You know what I'm talking about. That's looking pretty good, though. One thing that's kind of strange is maybe those boots look a little, look almost like stripper boots. A little tall, or high, I should say. He's looking pretty cool. Like the way that cape flows, where he's lifting it up. It's almost like he's smelling his own armpits after a heated battle. He's got to check his pits out. Sniff test. Not sure if that's appropriate, but I guess even he's concerned about hygiene. He's got to be. I mean, he obviously shaves every day, so he cares. He cares. Pretty good texture there in those in the ribbed cape. I kind of like that. It's a good look. I mean, these statues aren't highly detailed, but you know, they do a good job with the scale. Side view. The cape looks great. Those beady little eyes, like I said. There's a couple minor paint imperfections, but it doesn't bother me at all. So Batman's looking pretty sweet. the old school, well, the Batman black and white logo, I guess is what his is. But his is always like really, really big. Look at it; it just takes up the whole chest area. So it's pretty cool. But I think they nailed that. I mean, it seems like all of Alex Ross's face, like of his heroes, are almost the same. Like you could probably take that lower part of his face. To me, looks like Superman. The way he draws Superman, it's almost like every male character Alex Ross paints all have the same. They're all modeled after the same actor or friend or model, I guess you could say. But that's just a real quick look at this one. There's really nothing too special about it. Like I said, it was 2007, so it's been around for a while. And they made a lot of them, but I don't really see a whole lot of reviews or attention to him. But I think he's pretty sweet. Just one piece, solid. The capes looks really nice. I like how this is all draped over his arm. Not sure I get the pose at all, but that's pretty cool. There's an even closer look here. Looking pretty tough. Oop. You see what I mean about that face? To me, it looks like the same model that he used probably to paint Superman. But it drapes real nicely. He's got his stripper boots on. Yeah, pretty cool. Not a bad piece. Gotta love the capes, man. I just can't get enough. I say it every time, but I love it. Okay, so that's going to be a quickie. I put zero effort into that and didn't do any research whatsoever, but I busted out some comics to show you guys. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Definitely check out Kingdom Come. That's a really great storyline. I've read that several times, and the battle between Shazam and Superman is like way up there, in my opinion, as memorable comic battles. I love that scene. Batman's old and crippled. I think he knocks out Lex Luthor once or twice. I'm not sure. Batman's kind of minor. Well, no, he's got his role. It's just, to me, the Superman storylines, battles of that book stick out. Also, check out Marvels. I think it's really cool too. It's from the lens of it is literally like this photographer who's witnessing all these superheroes in New York, like the X-Men. Spider-Man's a big part of it. Even Silver Surfer and Galactus make an appearance, and it's just like from the lens. Everything's way up there. It's like a common guy who's looking at that, and all the perspectives are from that height. You know, you're looking up like these gods are up there. Like Galactus shows up, the things running around. You know, it's a nice perspective. It's totally different. It's like, instead of seeing it through the eyes of your favorite heroes, it's from somebody who could potentially, die, get like a building thrown on them. So it's like, just imagine the guy who's like in the Man of Steel movie. Just imagine those people looking up. So, or Avengers. That's all I'm saying. But it's a really cool book. So check out Marvels. And here we go. There's Alex Ross. Not a whole lot of Alex Ross statues. There's a custom of the famous painting where Batman's all scarred up, and I think Alfred's helping him out. There's a custom statue, like a quarter scale. I'm sure it's not cheap. But other than that, there's not a whole lot of Alex Ross that I'm aware of. So here's one of the few. Thanks for checking it out. There's another dusted off piece. We're going to put it back in the shelf, and see you next time. And remember, I knew it was right.